Hi, Celeste here with another video showing a mini album that I made using the Heartfelt Creations Winking Frog collection. This is my second using this particular paper. I made the first one earlier and decided that I wanted to add a few things to it. And I made a couple of alterations as I went along. Some of them were intentional, some of them were not intentional. So just like all my other albums, save one or two, I close mine with a ribbon that I secure to this flip fold album that I get from Heartfelt Creations. Before I even start, I just glue it down with some tacky glue. And this is the beginning, the front of it, I'm sorry. And this is a functional pocket here with a couple of the tags that you can cut from the collection. Little tag says Life's Beautiful Moments, some flowers, bling. On the back, I very carefully positioned this Tim Holtz end plate so that it was using the word faith. Should have put it probably a little bit higher, but and then this is the back. And again, this is one of those unintentional alterations where I made a functional pocket in the back as well. And I added a little bitty tag that came from the collection of sentiments that says, just for you. So we'll get started. I'll open it up and hopefully you'll be able to see everything as we go through it. So here's the first two pages. These are almost the same. The first album I didn't put as many flowers, but this time I decided to just use an inexpensive little, this is probably Fisker's Punch. And some of them I actually colored with marker to get to the right color pink, and some of them I actually used pink paper. But this particular group were some Prima flowers that I had left over. So over here on page 1, this is just a little button embellishment. This opens to the side, has a fold-out book. I'm going to lay this down. So this is a little fold-out book you can put pictures in. I left these intentionally sort of, I guess you'd call them boring papers without a lot of embellishment so that you would feel concerned about covering them up when you get the book. I think it would be a shame to cover up some of the artwork here. I love this little, this was, I think, possibly one of my favorite pictures. So there's the first pocket. Second pocket opens here. Again, a place for a picture. A very large pocket with a pull-out. So you could put a 5x7 on this photo mat quite easily. And many of these, if not all, are closed with magnets that I hide inside. This is the next page. This is just a single pocket. Fairly roomy. Put some photo mats here. Again, I suggest you put your photo on the back or you'll be covering up the pretty artwork. This one just says, you're totally awesome. And these were supposed to be a little bit more rounded, but of course as you shut the book they do flatten. Here's the next couple of pages. And this is a pocket again. Lots of fold outs because they gave us a lot of these extra papers. I've got some lined paper that you can use for journaling. A little bit larger photo mat that can go in here. A couple of tags that are cute. They're very unembellished tags because they've already got pretty designs on here, but it allows the person who actually receives the book to do a little bit of adding on it herself. This is something I didn't do in the first book. I actually fussy cut this little frog out, and again I made these little flowers and cut out some of these lily pads from one of the pages. This page, I had forgotten to make this a functional pocket, so I'm able to stuff some tags in there, or you can stuff a photo mat with the dragonfly. This is another little thing that added differently. A cute little frog, the little king frog with some flowers here. Of course, those aren't the real flowers for lily pad, but it's not like you can just go find a die cut that matches. These are just some photo mats, some extras that you can keep in here. This one I had some extra paper, so I did it on the back as well. And that just slips in there like that. And it's got a little magnet under there, which you can hear. Next couple of pages. This one I actually did very much the way Shelley Geigel had suggested, and now I wish that I had done it differently. First page is like this, and I like this tag here because these two are the exact same picture. They only have like 4 different pictures of the frogs. Although he is cute, he gets repetitious. This opens up twice. This has a suspended pocket, which I really like. And of course a photo mat here. And then this opens to the side. You can just leave that this unembellished, or you can add a photo there. You've got a couple of photo mats here, a place for journaling. Just put a picture in the back. Actually, I like this picture better, so put that one in front. And that closes. And this is the part where I deviated from what I did last time. This is how Shelley Geigel had suggested it. And originally, I had this opening from this side because I think this picture, it would have been cuter to have that one be on the front. But this opens up. This is, of course, let me show you here. This is a functional little mini pocket. And this opens to a little bit deeper pocket here with some photo mats. This is a little mini book here. Just cute little papers. And then the magnet is actually on this bigger one here. And I use a lot of Martha Stewart punches. These are things, I didn't go out and buy them special. I had these from long ago when Martha Stewart punches were available everywhere. This is a 1/2-inch punch, which I use. This is one of my favorite ones, at least for scrapbooking albums, because I feel like if I'm going to be lifting it up, I don't want something real fragile, and so there's a lot more sturdiness to that. And then this is a more deep edge punch, and I have several. You can see this is a little bit more of a daisy chain. Anyway, so here's that. And again, that's hits with a magnet. This one here is actually a little pocket. You can put a picture or a tag in there. Opens to the side. Has functional pocket with a photo mat, little butterflies that I cut out using my spell binder. And again, these are just a Prima flower that I had around. A big place here for a photo. Magnet. Next couple of pages. This one here, it's closed with a ribbon, so amazing, no magnets. This says, just for you. It's a little bit different than the original. But you could put something in there if you really wanted to. Again, I've got a suspended pocket here with a cute little tag, or you could just put a picture right here. This is a side pocket with a 2.5-2-inch border open. This is another not very fancy tag. I don't know why, but it seems to me like this would be a good book for little boys. And so there's much less lace in this book. This is actually different than what I had in the original book. I put some little glue pads underneath there to give it some dimension. And then this is just a functional pocket with a photo mat there. And of course these close with the ribbon. This one here is closed with a magnet, but they only connect here, which is nice. And those little flowers I didn't put in on the first one. I actually just fussy cut those out of the extra paper. So these open to the side. Here's an interesting kind of pocket there. Pocket here. And then this is one of my favorite cute little books. You just slide that up and it just opens and opens and opens. And so you have something you can do on each of these pages. And then it just slides right back in there so nicely when I have two hands. Okay, so I'll just put that to the side for now. So that goes like that. Next couple of pages. Again, this is different. I added these cute little frog here and some extra flowers. This one over here is our guitar or violin playing frog. It says good times with you. And this is a functional pocket up here with a photo mat, of course. Very simple pocket down here. Another one of these little books with a place to journal. I love making these little books. I think they're very cute. So a very sad frog was getting rained on. Stuff that in there. And then on this side, this one is kind of a mess. I think these are my favorites. So there's our cute little frog, and then there's that cute little frog. He's jumping out of the way. Cute little tag here. Functional pocket. You don't have to use the tag. You can put pictures in there. And then you can put big pictures on here. So you got a picture there. You can put a picture here. Put a picture in here. A little functional side place. You can just stuff your photo if you want on both of these. And then this is a little photo book. You can, let's see, what's that say? You're totally awesome. Because I'm imagining this for my little grandson who's only 4, and he is totally awesome. And these are just some photo mats again. Cute mushrooms. You can put these in any way you want. You can even put a picture here if you like. This closes like that. Again, we have a magnet right there. It holds it all together. And then this is something that I did that I just thought I'd try it. So when you buy these books, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. But I had so much extra paper the first time I did it, I thought, well, I will add a page. So that's what I did. I added this page. You can see the seam here and glued it down. So now I have this extra 2 here. So these side pockets. And this is where I actually cut the flowers from on some of the embellishments. I just fussy cut out of the extra paper here. This we could use as a bookmark. Just a little photo mat, photo mat, photo mats. Put those in there. And then the last 2 pages are embellished a little differently than the first time. Again, I did a little fussy cutting out this little frog. And I also used something in this book that I hadn't used before, and that's some glossy accents, which stiffens the paper but also gives a little bit of shine to some of the flowers. These are just homemade flowers using this punch right here. And whoopsie, using this punch, putting a little flat back pearl. Just giving a little something, some bling that you pick up at Michael's, comes in all sorts of colors. And this opens sideways, just some lace just because, it's only lace in the whole book. Another photo mat, place to put a picture. And this side, of course, is just like it. Opens this way. Nice place to put a picture, some lace. And then a couple of tags in the pocket here. So these 2 pages mirror each other. You may notice all these pages sort of mirror each other. I take the 12 by 12, I cut it in half, I put one on the left, one on the right, and just go from there. You can see this. These 2 mirror. These 2, you can see the blue mirrors. And if you look way underneath here, come here, page, you'll see that's the very same. So all through that book, I'm mirroring things. And then that is it. So I took a flip fold album that had a potential for, I guess, 10 pages, turned it into 12, and then all the fold outs. And then there's the back again. And that's all there is, and I hope you enjoyed it.